Paris in the fall, the last months of the year and the end of the millennium. The city holds many memories for me, of cafes, of music, of love, and of death. As I picked myself up, all I could hear was the ceaseless life went on around me. The leading article referred to the visit of a Nobel. That was the only news story. Then I noticed the writing at the foot of the... It read Salah ad-Din.
Freeze! Hold it, right there.
Oh, don't shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American.
Can't make up your mind.
I demand to see the American.
Drop your weapons.
Put that thing away. I apologize.
Am I under arrest?
Ah non, I would... En avant. What a mess. This bombing is an outrage, is it?
Stop that, monsieur. Stop holding your breath.
Has it occurred?
Oui, monsieur. Besides. However, clearly, the killer...
How many times have I... All we know is...
It seemed reasonable.
A great detective...
But he was a... Why? He was no more real than...
That's different, Moo. Anyway, examine the girl. Amen. Your name?
George Stobbart.
And what brings you?
Travel.
You chose well.
Yeah.
Were you in the vicinity?
Yeah, I was lucky I wasn't. The inspector passed over...
Did you see the
No.
Did you see...
Yeah, there was a guy. He was carrying a...
And a car. Bon. And it is... Is the girl?
She'll leave. She confirms the American. A clown with an accordion? No doubt.
Very well. Eh bien,
What do you mean?
I am satisfied that you know. I hope this little incident.
What about my personal...
What can I say?
And don't cross the road until the little man...
Great advice.
I honestly believe you are in no danger. Should you remember anything of importance, my cat.
Thanks.
That is all.
There's not much to go on, monsieur.
On the surface, no. If the door can only...
Are you serious, monsieur?
Academique.
Excuse me, mademoiselle? Hi, my name...
Oh, and
Yeah, that's some holiday.
you were here when the boat...
Sure was.
Did you notice a middle-aged man?
I couldn't believe it. Yeah, he went inside. You weren't...
Oh no, nothing. I am Nico Collard.
What's that, some kind of night...
No,
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photo...
Say, you can... You know, and I... Minutes after the out... You know, real-life drama.
I'll just stick to the... Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy.
Oh God.
Have you met the clown?
It's a long story.
I have.
I don't.
You speak very good English.
Thanks.
Do you know a police officer called...
Russell? If I didn't... Have you seen Russell? Is he...
He's inside.
That guy...
Yeah. Who's the guy you were supposed to...
His name was Planter. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the... I guess I'll never know.
Not unless you have Rosso's gift for... Look, the inspector gave me his call.
Oh, I didn't know his first name was Augustin.
See you again, I hope.
Adieu, monsieur.
Hi, can you...
I thought you'd been a...
No, it was a
When he pulled that gun, those automatics,
He made a mistake.
you, a terrorist,
He was only doing his duty, I guess.
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. He'd have me on a drip.
Oh, take the newspaper.
Bah! Look at ya! All that... Nah! Like champagne bottle. Ah!
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend! This like a streak of luck. Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off to put some money on that night.
I found a T-shaped tool in the box. I didn't know what it was, but it looked useful. The toolbox didn't contain anything. I lifted the cover to reveal what smelled. As I picked up the plastic ball, I realized it was the clown's red nose. I scooped up the sodden tissue. It was cold and greasy. I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike. Hi there.
Hold it right there. I knew you'd come back. And now I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing.
That's what I'm trying. Give me your hand.
Ha! You won't catch me with... Keep your distance.
Okay.
Now.
I was looking for a...
Huh. Ridiculous.
He planted a bomb in the cafe and blew it up.
What? The cafe? Mon Dieu. That is awful. And you say the person responsible was dressed as...
That's right. He blew up the cafe, escaped into the sewer.
Ah, mon Dieu. And then the man I... One and...
Well,
For all I know...
oh no.
I didn't...
Do you recognize this material?
I am not telling you anything.
What is this tissue?
Nothing. What on earth? Someone had...
Was the guy you saw
I didn't notice. Now are you going to...
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
Oh, hey, she isn't...
No, she's...
Oh, a poor girl like her isn't safe with a...
Can't you understand? I'm not a gangster. I'm an American...
Ah, that's what you say.
Take a look at...
I've never seen it before.
This is what I use.
Just as I thought.
One slip and I would... Perhaps you'd like to take...
Mm-hmm. Inspector, I'll go...
A homicide.
Mm-hmm. Then...
Okay, I'm not.
Don't apologize, miss. You know, I had a feeling there was something different about you. It is your posture, your poise. Oh, yeah. I was... When... I'll...
Let's start... Does the name Plant...
No, monsieur.
The man who was... I'm gonna find... I'll find it. Even...
Bravo!
Do you know the waitress? Just...
Yes, she came to work. I look forward...
Really?
Oh, man.
Was the guy...
Why, yes.
That belonged to his...
Oh, what?
I don't know. But the kill...
No.
Tell me about the man you apprehend.
He grabbed me. His grip was like... Oh, no. He made...
Yes. I have to be going.
Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon. I'll let you out. hope you find your man, Inspector.
So do I. Hi there, remember me?
Ah,
Who?
the man in the...
I'm,
rather you than me, monsieur. So,
I take a lot of shots. Does this piece of
that is the same cloth as the jacket. I'd recognize that pattern.
Now, about the jacket you found. Do you have it here?
No, monsieur. One of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. Pity, because it had the tailor's name.
Where did you send the jacket?
I gave it to an itinerant home.
Just my luck. Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Not as soon. You know what I think?
Do tell.
He changed out of the cloth.
What was the name on the label?
It was a foreign name.
Did you get the address?
There wasn't one, monsieur.
Well, I don't expect you to remember a...
7498
You're kidding. That's...
Yes, that's it. And I was taught the technique by a Tuareg shaman.
That's incredible.
It comes in and... do I get...
Honestly, monsieur,
Then I'm glad I do not rely on other...
I have to be going. Thanks to your help.
Raymond? Good luck, Inspector.
Hello?
Hi.
Correct, Mr. Stobbart. I don't...
Well, could I maybe come over and...
No. No.
Oh, okay. Forget.
What are you talking about?
I guess you might say
Thank God.
there are innocent lives at... No, I'm not.
Go on.
What do you know about the clan?
I don't have no idea.
You're cool, Todrick. But I
don't know who you be, but
I don't know if you're saying that to me. Oh, this is ridiculous.
I tell you, I know.
Do you know a guy called...
No.
Did you know that one of your customers was a...
If a guy feels happy with a funny nose and custard down...
Shall I tell you what happened? How he was killed in...
I told you, I never...
I expect Plantar's a family man in their little apartment, listening for the familiar... Junior is waiting for his daddy to come. He can't wait to show him the merit. Only tonight...
You forgot.
Huh?
The faithful puppy dog.
Well, maybe they don't have a dog.
I don't know, Plantar. None of this has anything to do...
Thanks for nothing. Sergeant Moo?
You heard the inspector. Go on.
I really did see. He ran into the alley.
Did you follow?
That's your...
An armed chick? That's not... Inspector.
How did you and Rosso arrive? You arrived within minutes.
Inspector Rosso, there are some...
And what do you think?
I think
What is Rosso doing?
he is giving her the once...
Huh?
Once he gets his teeth...
Was he serious?
Of course. He's a revolutionary...
I can't see it. Did you notice the young woman who was here earlier?
The girl with the... She works...
Did you see what...
She has gone up... She took one of me. She said...
She did?
Wait.
Did she leave?
No, monsieur. 50.
Thanks.
I thought I'd take the best shot of me.
Great idea, sir. I've tracked down the...
Is that...
Yeah. There's a...
Dressed as a...
No.
So,
He didn't. But
little children cannot...
I was one of the last people.
Does that worry?
Yes, it does.
That is best. Did he speak to you?
No.
Don't let it trouble you.
I know the identity.
Is that so?
No.
We'll know everything.
I'm trying...
The best way...
See you later, Sergeant. I examined the jagged glass.
Bonjour, Collard.
Oh, hi.
How did you get my...
The gendarme gave it. Is anything wrong?
I'll say there is.
I was hoping you'd help me find...
Such as?
Who was the clown, and why did he blow up the...
I'm a journalist.
Look, if you're covering this case, I might be able to help.
Really?
You bet. I met a witness who spoke, and I know where the...
No kid.
You are?
Look,
Fine.
361.
Okay, I'll come... It wasn't the style of the club. The same amount of money. I guess people who buy that kind... Oh, hi.
Bonjour, monsieur. Would you like me to foretell you?
I'm
very good.
Thanks all. Besides, if it only takes a... Do you know a young woman called...
Yes, I do. She lives upstairs from me, in the apartment block across the street. It sticks, you see. The landlord said he'd fixed it before. He's been...
See you later.
That's right.
Remembering the flower seller's advice, I pushed the door.
Bonjour. I'm glad you could make it, monsieur.
Please, call me George.
Fine. Eh bien?
I've been exploring the sewer.
I thought I could smell...
The clown used the... I guess he was in a hurry.
And?
I got his tailor.
You had better luck.
Luck, she said. What happened?
I took my photograph.
Can you believe it?
But you're not about...
Oh, no.
You know that the police in street,
The press don't... They blame them.
That covers it. I found a piece of material. When I showed it to the cop...
It's very distinctive. Just wait until you see the... I developed the film as... Here, George, it's an enlargement I made. Look what that guy's wearing.
Checkered pants.
That's right. This guy shouldn't be difficult to...
Oh, no?
Take a clue.
A scar.
Oh, a crescent moon.
I found this false nose in the sewer.
Hey, what's this inside it?
The contents of someone's...
Don't be cross, George. It says La Risée du Monde. It's a costume show.
I'll check it out.
Why don't you put it on?
No way am I wearing... Besides, he might have... I'm going back out to search for...
Where?
I guess I could visit the costume shop.
Good idea.
Excuse me.
Bonjour, monsieur. Please, leave some...
I don't...
Didn't you...
Not that I remember.
Incredible. You'll be telling me next.
I don't have a sister. I just need...
Of course.
Do you recognize...
Oui, monsieur. I sold him some grease.
Are you sure this is the man who bought grease paint?
Oui, monsieur.
Does this dirty tissue mean anything to you?
Let me smell that. Bestheimer's number 7.
Theatrical grease paint.
Oui, monsieur. La crème de la crème.
Have you sold any of it recently?
Yes, 2.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
Allow me to shake you by the...
Huh? What are you trying to do, kill me?
You did not find it...
I never saw the funny side of electroshock therapy.
Eh bien, it is yours to keep. A gift?
Do I need a license?
No, but I give you a word of warning, monsieur.
What?
Remember to switch it off before...
Excuse me?
Oui, monsieur.
Have you heard of a man...
I do not recall.
I'm looking for a man.
The man whose photo...
Two?
Yes, Bozo's
What was his name?
Khan. A Middle Eastern man,
And did he have the scar on his...
That's right.
How come clowns are so popular?
I think it has something to do with the...
Personally, I think clowns should...
Oh, come now.
Me, for one. Are you sure?
Certainly.
Do you want this buzzer back?
No.
Do you want this red...
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
Thanks for your help.
My pleasure.
Hello?
It's
What n-
I found out the name of the guy I'm looking...
is that?
Yeah. You know who I'm talking...
Yes, the Hotel Ubu. It was upstairs.
Thanks, Todrick. Now I've got... Hi there, ma'am.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a man.
You disappoint for one foolish moment. Aren't you going to...
George.
How sweet! I am Lady Piermont.
A real lady? I mean...
Oh, I don't know about that. I can trace my family back. Beneath that impressive... The blood may be blue. You appear distracted, George.
I'm looking for a murderer.
Good heavens!
That's correct, ma'am.
What's the term you are married? It's on the tip.
I believe what you're thinking of is Dick. Do you recognize the man in this?
My God, it's him! That's Merlin!
She represented everything I loved about the English. The lady was totally deranged. Merlin? You mean King Arthur's wizard?
Good heavens, no! Monsieur Merlin is a fellow guest.
Did I show you this photo?
Yes.
The man you know as Merlin is...
What do you...
He's a murderer. He also uses the name...
I am shocked, Mr. Stone. I took him to be a gentleman. You know...
Do you know what this is?
At a guess, I'd say...
That's right. It was worn as...
Ah, Ah.
That's him. Would you like to...
Now, George, we met as tourists, and I want to keep...
Does this tissue...
Good God, no.
I just thought the smell...
Please, darling, put... I'm no shrinking violet, but that...
When did you last...
It was no more than an hour. He came downstairs and spoke to that clerk. Something passed hands.
A briefcase?
No, smaller than that. The clerk put it in the hotel safe and...
Are you sure you saw Merlin?
Yes, Tom.
I wonder what they...
Obviously something of...
Yeah. I'll bet they had something to... Has Merlin returned to the...
No.
If I could get in there... I have to go.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
What?
You were trying to steal that key, no?
No. Hi, ma'am.
Hello,
Would you distract the clerk while I borrow a key?
Are you asking me to aid you in a criminal...
I guess I am.
Good heavens, I must...
I don't think...
Now tell me.
I'm hoping it's the...
Well, I shouldn't think but a good dose of English arrogance.
Oui, ma...
Listen carefully.
But of course,
Good.
I under...
Are you quite...
Oh, bien sûr.
The door was locked. Maybe it wasn't the right room, but this was the right key. I had the kind of feeling in my stomach. I couldn't believe my luck. The first was the second was a pass card, which there was nothing else in the... There was no one registered under the name of Khan. If the killer was staying here, he'd used a different pseudonym. I want some information.
Who are you?
I'm conducting a
Ah, that is one of... When people book in...
Does this pass mean anything to you?
That is Monsieur...
That's right. I want to see what he's left.
Impossible.
You're making a big mistake.
Maybe. I can live with...
I'd like to retrieve some...
Ah, oui, monsieur.
Like...
Driving...
I don't drive...
Your
I don't have it. You won't find any more...
I'm sorry.
Rats. Thanks for your help, buddy. Hi, ma'am.
Hello,
I found this pass.
So,
Uh-huh. I showed the pass to the... but he wouldn't buy it.
I'll give him... Follow me! Did you place a package from Merlin in the hotel?
I did.
And did my friend...
Indeed, he...
What's the problem?
He isn't.
And the acad...
But...
I am the law. If he tries anything...
My pleasure.
One moment, please.
You know, I haven't enjoyed myself this much since Greenham Common.
I don't know what I would have done without you, Lady Piermont.
Voilà, monsieur. Le manuscrit.
Thanks.
How satisfying.
The clerk had given me I decided not to enroll it until I was safely back. I knew this was no way to treat an ancient manuscript, but I couldn't let it fall into the hands of...
Just a minute, miss.
What's your problem?
No problem.
What do you want?
Just a routine security.
Oh.
Search him, flat.
You bet.
Hey, knock it off. Get off.
Nothing, Guido.
Our apology.
What? I had a
Round here.
You want I should break it?
No.
If the manuscript... I couldn't wait to get back. You're just not going to believe...
It's not another part of the class.
It's a medieval man. Khan left it in...
It's incredible.
It could be. Which means...
Look there, two guys on the same horse.
Oh, yeah. What of it?
Have you ever heard of the Knights? Their official... Whatever this manuscript means, it's connected with it.
How come you know about these?
I learned about them. This guy, named Payan, arrived one day at the court of King of Jerusalem. He offered to protect the Christian pilgrims from the displaced Muslim armies. The king would be able to guarantee safe transit to Christians in the Holy Land. Safer journeys meant more pilgrims, and pilgrims meant trade and wealth. The Templars proved invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was said that they never asked how many the enemy numbered, just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and numbers. They were so rich, even kings came to them for loans. But at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition. Thousands of Templars were subject to torture and confessed to heresy. Of course, at the hands of the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive. But the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found.
Jeez. So the treasure is hidden, waiting to be discovered?
If there ever was a treasure. Anyway, we're supposed to be investigating.
But maybe that's what the clown and his maybe this manuscript...
You'd better leave it here for... Think about it, George. Besides, that parchment is fragile.
Okay, I'm convinced. Let's take another look at the man.
Let's face it, someone who knows about this.
Who do you suggest?
I know a guy who's... His name is Lobino.
Huh. Some stuffy old fossil.
Far from it.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
At the Krone Museum.
A knight with... There's something written on this.
Yes, but it's written in Latin. Per disciplinam.
By my...
You speak Latin?
A trick?
My, you're touchy.
Through my teaching... Maybe I'll check out the Krone Museum.
I'm sure you'll find...
In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the map. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western. It had been found in Lochmarn at the site of a Knights Templar. Ireland!
What's that?
This tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to...
I'm sorry. The tripod was definitely the one on the manuscript. I was tempted to go to Ireland and... Several hours later, I arrived in Ireland. The Emerald. I'd been lucky to get a bus from Dublin to the tiny... On the way out, the driver told me there was only one... Hi there.
What?
What's your name?
Who are you, Carl?
I'm George Stobbart.
You're a head. A few sandwiches.
Cut the crap.
Liam,
What are you doing hanging around the bar?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why? Did you do...
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid.
Oh, sir. He drinks. And there's me poor old mother. Bed. I tried to buy her medicine. Chopped the old skinflint chip. Look, ma, when suddenly me... I'm off to Dublin, That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told... Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn... What can you tell me about the cat?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get in...
No,
Does anyone live there?
no, only... Oh, nothing.
You know something about the castle, you're not...
No,
What is it you're covering up?
I ain't...
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about...
Oh, yeah?
Then I'm taking you...
Oh. There's a go. It's called...
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
As the man raised his arm to drink, I snatched the towel away. Hello there. My name's George Stobbart.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure. I'm O'Brien.
What can you tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien?
It's a fine sight now, isn't it? Dates back to the 10th century, you know. Most...
Are the ruins open to the public?
Oh, no, it's... Anyway, there's no...
Can you tell me about the tripod?
Now, there's a boat. It was dug up by an
Who was this English?
Professor Pegram.
Do you know where I can find...
You're too late to meet that fella. Not that. But it's a saw pint.
Do you know where Pegram has gone?
I'm sorry, but I don't. He upped anchor in the dark and ship.
Why did he do that?
Who knows? Whatever the reason. Maybe now the fuss about...
What can you tell me about the gem which...
Now there's a gem. A man would have to be full of greed to covet. What's your interest in the...
Yes, that's right.
Another bloody news hound. You find the people of Lochman are a tight...
Why? Have you got...
It's just that we don't like to wash our dirt.
Goodbye for now.
Good riddance to you.
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want?
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Can you describe...
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Can you tell me where I'd find...
No, I can't, because he's not here now.
Do you know what Pegram...
Digging for buried treasure.
Do you know anything about Pegram?
He wouldn't let me anywhere. I offered to help, but he chased me off. I didn't want to see his smelly old hole anyhow.
Did anyone from the village work at the dig?
Pegram bought some students and bum. He reckoned no one in Lochmar. The only local guy.
What does this Fitzgerald...
Big head, big ears, and...
What?
You know.
I heard that Pegram had found a legendary gem.
That's...
You haven't seen the gem?
Hell no. If I was him, he could be living a life...
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Mr. Fitzgerald?
What?
I need to speak with you urgently. Do you know Professor Pegram?
He's the archaeologist.
That's right. Where can I find...
I heard he's gone. I don't know.
Did you work at Professor Pegram's dig? McGuire says you did.
You don't believe that?
Why not?
His probation officer could...
Have you heard about the gem which Pegram found?
I heard a rumor.
See you later. Hi, my name's Stobbart, George Stobbart.
Hello there, mister.
Do you know Professor Pegram?
Do I know him? Do I know? No. I mean, I know we...
Do you know anything about Pegram's...
Only that he didn't have the right tools for it. What he needed was shovels.
Pegram was digging for historic...
Is that a fact?
Here's the science of it. Understanding how people used to live, but one day archaeologists might be digging up our remains.
Imagine that, Mr. O'Brien.
Well, it won't be arrowhead, fast food cart.
Is it true that Pegram found a valuable gem?
What?
Did anyone from the village work at Pegram?
I tried it myself, but that... What a nerve.
Do you remember seeing Sean Fitzgerald at the dig?
Let me see now.
Can you tell me anything about the castle on the hill?
Oh, I don't know much about anything. You should ask Mr. O'Brien here. He does join up. Would you be one of them history fellas yourself?
That's right, Professor Stobbart.
I thought you said you were...
Oh no, I'm an archaeologist. I'm researching...
Oh, how come you didn't leave with...
I didn't know they'd gone.
Oh, yes.
It seems I missed all... Can I buy you a drink?
You most certainly...
Give me a drink for my friend here.
Who? Doyle? Shame on you.
Just to point this...
1 point.
Do you remember Sean Fitzgerald now?
I can picture the scene as if it was only last... Come to think of it, it was only last... Fitzgerald was there all right. Him and a bunch of steel. He was speaking with the boss man.
Bye for now. Hey, McGuire.
What do you want?
Are you sure
Oh, yes.
Well, he...
I saw...
I wish you'd told me that soon.
Pegram gave...
I knew it.
Break his...
Nah, I couldn't.
Thanks
for the offer.
Chinese...
Do you know where I could find Fitz...
He's inside.
How come?
He's like a... Why the...
What's Fitzgerald scared of?
Everything and...
So I shouldn't have any trouble getting...
He's a pushover. Try the soft.
See you...
Okay.
Hello.
McGuire says, what's more?
I knew this would happen.
Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig. He's seen you there.
Just my luck.
I need to talk to...
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You're not in the social...
Hell no.
Well, I was...
I'm not in a position to... That's between you. All I want is to talk.
But he's not,
I know that. So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. He can't... He asked me to give this package.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't.
Why not?
I promised him.
So what? So where's the harm in...
You don't know these people. I can't. I don't dare.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
Man, Pegram told me. But if I double-crossed Marquet...
I'll deal with you. Give the package to me.
No, I don't know how to... I wish I'd never even heard... Hey, I just seen a big red...
Get out of here, McGuire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad out?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald.
Get out. Noisy.
Maybe you should send out some of this.
Oh, yes.
Not me.
Me too.
Hi there, old...
What?
Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I.
What it is?
He said it's my reward. Pious prig. Anyway,
Polynosis?
thank...
Excuse me?
Police. What?
I'll see you later. As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed his piece of wire.
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, calm down.
I was when I... Would you look at that, says I. And I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass. Well, the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy, and hit him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes. He was dressed like a bloody...
See you later, kid.
Okay,
I pushed the switch down, but in doing so it snapped off in my hand. top of the morning.
I beg. Well, that's what... Do you want something? Why?
That's not a bad idea.
I could.
No problem.
When the under...
I'll try a glass of beer, please.
Is this your first pint?
Well,
Beer, it shouldn't be kept. And finally... In other words, it's... I'm sorry, but the pump appears to be...
I can fix it for you.
I don't... Oh, well... It's not my deal.
It just so happens...
Well, no. Isn't that marvelous? Ha, here's the house. Here's you, an electric man. You can make a start on it. And when you finish that, will you...
I replaced the fuse. I knew it was dangerous. Excuse me, Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass wash.
Bingo! And a free half pint to that. Now, could you take a look at the beer pump?
Well, I guess so, but I'm not making it.
If you can't fix them, I'll have a riot on me hand.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find...
What a dumb place to store a flashlight. A dark cellar. The only way I was gonna find anything. I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal. I lifted the trap door and an overpowering smell of steak. I looked down on...
Excuse...
There was a nasty feeling in my gut. It was Khan. What's the problem?
Did you see what happened here a few...
What was that?
A man was involved.
I didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
He doesn't know anything either. The kid, well, you know how it is. Not enough genes to... I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut. Was the guy hurt?
He's been taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small part. You didn't happen to...
If I had...
Of course. Thank you.
It wasn't my nerves that... It wasn't... Then I noticed a flash of light. It was Peagrim's gem, all right. A large, uncut blue stone. As I held it aloft, I guess I was already...
Did you find it?
What?
Whatever you was...
Yeah.
No problem.
No way.
We can sell it.
Forget it, kid.
I could.
If you want to do me a favor...
Okay.
Oh, and shout if you see... Hi, do you speak English?
Well, now, an implication of
I gave him the look. It was.
Are you a...
I was a. Did you happen to see a
I caught a glimpse of a...
Sure, it was a Ferrari.
A racing car!
A poor The driver.
Is that so?
Yeah, he knocked.
What an idiot!
He was traveling too fast.
So fast!
I mean, the car.
What's it for?
Maybe you know the guy who. His name is Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him all right. That's me. Was he killed?
Oh no.
Well,
Aren't you going to look for?
what for?
Well, you could report them.
Better not.
Well, they could mount it.
They have only the in a question of
I think you ought to know.
I'm not sure I want to.
But you're his uncle.
You're right, but if I'm not here to get... What a more... Stay here, or to go off and search... It'll need some thinking about...
Why, there's.
You're right! We'll demolish...
You don't have. I'll stay here.
Marvelous!
He strode off in the direction of McDevitt's barn. The stack of hay stopped, short of the top of the wall. Even if I stretched as far as I could, the wall was out of reach. What I needed was a slight... I pushed my fingers into the narrow crack. I inserted the end of the lifting key in the mortarless crack and gave it a firm shove. It remained lodged in the wall, jutting out to form a step. The rope by which the goat was tethered had become tangled on the old plowshare. As I dipped my finger, plaster of Paris. I reached into the sack. The only object on the table which interested me was a small sack. The statue was too heavy to lift. As I swung the stone, I placed my fingers in the... I sprinkled the plaster on the... The slow drip of water. The faucet creaked. I held the towel. The trickle of water was quickly absorbed. I eased the solid piece of plastic underneath. It had formed a... The hardened plaster cast fitted...
So, where did you...
At McDevitt's.
That explains why you look...
Not much. I had to share...
Did he snore?
Hardly. Then Leary woke me in the middle of the night.
The cellar was flooded.
Yeah, some idiot had left
And you say Pegram has disappeared?
without a trace.
Pegram's...
The Templars, whoever Jacques Marquet is,
Jacques Marquet?
he's...
I've been reading about Pegram.
The media got its...
Yeah, if I was it.
That dig must have been pretty important to him. He resigned his chair at Durham University and now he's disappeared. See what you can find out about Professor Pegram.
I'll speak to the university. What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man. What do you know about Professor...
I've seen a television program. Pegram, he's written a book.
Rosso didn't... It's as if he already knew.
That is typical of a cold fish. I've seen cheeseburgers with most...
Let's take another look at the menu. That's the tripod in the crew museum. That's the gem that Pegram... Tell me more about yourself.
Oh, there is no much...
Well, how did you get...
I guess I owe that to my father. I was 8 and my parents had just split up.
I can't sit here all day.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobby. And why don't you see if Rosso has her?
Okay. Anything else I can do for... Shopping, a trip to the...
Just take care of yourself.
Excuse me.
Ah, monsieur,
That's correct.
the retention of such debt, that is our crime is for.
Yes, sure. Have you heard of a man called Mark?
Yes. I heard he's been
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
the Hagenmeyer Clinic.
See you later, Sergeant. The old building managed to retain, but the modern additions look like a baseball cap. Excuse me.
Yes,
Is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
A little greenery to avoid. How may I help?
Look at this ID pad.
So you're Merlin. Marquet's been asking for you.
For me?
Yes. He was shouting your name when they brought him in here. Now, let me... He was on Ward B12, as I recall. Oh, he's being transferred to... Oh, dear. He's on Ward J... That's... Nurse Grendel's ward.
What does this tool suggest to you?
Is it a crack detector?
Huh?
Po-
Ah. What's so bad about Nurse Grant?
She runs that ward like a South American...
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime.
Well-disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything. I mean, 6 o'clock, 6:10, bowel movement, and those patients of hers are like Pavlov.
She sounds like a real...
And then...
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come...
She's like part of the furniture.
Oh, you mean she's been here a long time?
No. I mean, there's not a man in this clinic who hasn't sprawled out on her.
I was beginning to get the picture. How do I find Nurse Grendel?
Down the corridor on the left. Turn right again at the executive. Bear left, and turn left at the...
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
As I turned the corner, it was an industrial poly... As I tugged...
This is shiny.
Good afternoon, Doctor.
Oh, hi. Is this Ward J2?
Yes, sir. The patients are ready for your inspection, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. Well, who's...
Monsieur Croquet in bed.
What's his problem?
He's been complaining of loss of... You'll need this.
She gave me a long, Thanks. Hi, I'm... The nurse told me you...
That's right. It's a real...
I see.
Just a fraction.
I might not have been a doc. This guy. I know exactly what...
Is it serious?
Of course it is.
But just think. 2 weeks out of it.
I don't have time to... Well, goodbye.
Thanks, Doc.
Doctor,
What is it?
you haven't taken my blood pressure.
Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right. No, you're not. Dr.
I can't take a satisfactory reading while you're excited like this. I'll come back later. Hi.
Aha! Just the man. You must...
Yeah, I must be.
Well, stop wandering about and make yourself useful. Bunny? This is Ben. Cannot...
Do your own. Who do you think you are? And you are on my medical... I look on it as...
Is... It will open...
I'll bet.
Show him up.
Look what Nurse Gren...
Ah, yes. It reassures the public to seize the medical...
So long, Haggard. Hey, Benoit.
There's no need to shout. What do you want?
Here.
Thank you, sir. What?
Well, keep it safe. Do you know anything about a...
No, sir,
I've never met a doc.
I'm on your train.
Do you know the nurse on Ward J2?
No, miss. I can't wait. I was talking about... I didn't mean that.
Shut up, Benoit.
Okay, sir.
Follow me, Benoit.
I'm right behind.
Doctor?
What is it now?
Number 2 again. He won't tell me what he wants. He says you'll only talk to him.
Do I have to?
Doctor, there's no way to talk about...
Okay, I'll... Hello again. Which bed is...
Yeah, he's round.
What's the matter?
I don't know. Hey, you're a...
We doctors don't know.
Then how...
Has Marquet had any visitors?
Nah, neither of us. You feel like the...
Well,
Thanks for those
well, goodbye.
Thanks, Doc.
Hey, Benoit.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready with that...
Primed and ready. What do you want?
Use it on Eric.
Okay.
Rather you than me, pal.
Marquet?
Yes. I am Mark.
You have?
Well,
I just want to know what I should...
the lamp.
Yeah, right here in my pocket. Not me. I never inhale.
So,
Yeah. What should I do?
deliver it. Tell him.
What, you have?
Not yet.
Would that be...
You.
We've met. What about...
He'll.
And that's...
As for
They have geese and...
That's enough excitement. What are you doing?
Talking to this patient.
Monsieur Marquet is Herr Hagenmeier.
Okay, I'm going. I'd learned all I could from Marquet.
Oh, there you are, sir. I finished with your...
Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise?
It's all right. The doc...
Are you sure he was a doctor?
Oui, monsieur.
There's no doctor.
He's an imposter! The door's locked. I found Jacques Marquet.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked.
He's dead.
Yeah, killed in...
That's this bigger... What kind of guy would pass him? Was it Carl?
No, I don't know. He got away. I guess I'd better go back and talk.
Which one? Rosso or...
I'll let you work.
You have left it very late for what? Anything? You wouldn't like to.
Why not?
It is haunted.
You don't believe in...
Oh yes, it made a bet with. When I found it,
Well, what was the cause of...
they said it, but
Scary. Forget it. I beg your pardon. Are you Andre Lobineau?
That's me.
No.
Help?
My name...
Well,
Have you ever heard of the Hashashi?
why yes, it was a radical Muslim sect whose name became synonymous. It was formed in 11th century Persia, short...
At roughly the same...
Yes,
Does the name Montfaucon mean anything?
sure.
A public toilet?
More façon, a dark, score.
That explains... I found a reference to
Lochman.
That's right. Where was the site?
To the northeast, near the old gibbet was...
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
attention! Please do not open the window, monsieur.
Don't you think it's kind of stuffy in here?
Bet.
What's the problem?
Not just that, monsieur. There's a new burger bar opened up across the street. The Laughing Buffalo.
So what's the problem?
They cook their burgers. The amount of organic since they opened, that is why.
The rod turned smoothly.
It is closing time, Monsieur Lobineau.
Already, there's just aren't enough hours in the day.
More than
Eh bien,
good night.
Hey, Guido!
Quit fooling around. Get your ass over here. What the...
Let's get...
And when I woke up, I was at the police. Luckily, I managed to persuade...
Poor George.
What a man.
I don't think so. You may...
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
You mean... It was you who stole... Oh, hell, Nico.
Those dogs are more likely to
I just wish you'd told me we're supposed to be in this together. But how come you dressed up like...
Don't sulk, Georgie.
Oh,
Oh, I really thought you... Aren't you going...
I guess so. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
The gem fits perfect.
Maybe the trap...
There's nothing on the manuscript. I have to go.
Already? You only just arrived.
Time and time.
Okay.
Hey,
We?
what do you think of this? How did you...
Juggler?
It's you. You...
No!
A jungler.
Mon Dieu! In centuries past, witty hero...
Wait a minute. Our enemies are at the border. Thank God we've got... I don't think so.
That juggling doesn't look...
Oh, perhaps you feel...
I'll give it a try.
Be my guest.
I had no idea what I was doing.
But this guy was a lot more difficult than I thought. That's how difficult. Still, it was...
Not so easy.
No, I... Catch you later.
Au revoir.
Excuse me. And does this red nose mean...
Ah,
Do I look...
no. No. If I'm not a human...
What do you mean?
Well,
He had a point. But if I juggle badly without it...
you look like a pathetic look.
Hi again.
Oui?
I'd like to have another
You have gone on a...
No.
Huh?
Allow me to demonstrate.
If you insist.
Okay, now for my secret The juggler was You could have mistaken him for and without and left in a few. Hey! But he didn't hear. Better still, deprived of the gendarme decided maybe he ought to do some police.
Hey! It was time for some close-up. I could see the plaster was... And behind it... Here goes. Hey!
In the beginning, an end wrought by. In the end, an end. Report. The military establishments, the end of the Cold War has left. We have successfully. They feel that the pattern is in. Good.
Governments are giving the corporations more respect than their... A groundswell. The corporations are becoming a blind believer. The pattern...
The global population. We have incal. They are acting on the pet.
The millennium is all. Professor.
As we discussed last...
And as this, what have you been doing?
We are working on... That is to say...
Hold on.
Must have left a trail. I have a small army.
I trust these historians.
Pegram was loyal.
And failed. And he's an assassin.
That's not what he believed.
Silence! Do I have to a trust? When Philippe... Now, but time is short. Not petty. Not now.
Yes, of course. We will find Baphomet. And we have already found an...
Excellent.
Well, we're not...
Ha!
but I have my best people working on it. At least
Of course.
Marquet,
I beg your pardon.
have you any?
We already know. We know that Klausner had obtained the lens before you.
Where was
Syria.
the assassin?
I fear so.
This will be our last meet. I hope that I don't. Without it, with the sword, the new millennium, the next time that we.
The light falling from above, and each ray picked out M.A. Now all I had to do was figure... Nico, I've...
Who?
The Templars. I spied on the...
And you saw the Knights Templar?
I saw a bunch of... They're after something called... The bogus doctor was there. The guy who killed Marquet. The manuscript is the key. Just as... It shows the way to the broken sword. Whatever that...
And how does the assassin fit in?
He's out to... These Neo... Don't you see? Clantar was one of them. The assassin killed...
But now we have got the...
Yes.
So, how does he...
I don't know. They said something about a lens and a guy called... But they didn't seem to realize the You see, after they'd gone, I discovered a stone pedestal and a carved inscription. I set up the gem on the tripod, directly below a beam of light. The gem split the beam, and...
Marip is a village in Syria.
Then the Neo-Templars are ahead of us.
You're not thinking of...
Why not?
These guys are crazy. That reminds me, you should leave the...
Okay.
I'll send it back to Andre.
Do you think I should go to Marie?
Syria is a long way, Georges.
He didn't have anything that I needed. Hi.
Hello, sir.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
Ah! Many beneficent greetings.
Huh? Do I know you?
No, but my friend,
How frank do you want me?
you are it.
Boy, you must.
No,
I can see
I am.
this.
Where does you simply mention the
Oh, well,
is good.
thanks. See you around, old.
Be having it.
Damn. The door.
He say you not to go in toilet.
Matey?
It lose some.
My Arabic, Russian, and Japanese have a lot in common. I can't read a word of any of them. The notice didn't mean anything to me. By staring hard at the notice and squint,
Hello again, old tar.
Great, hello, and
Well, you know.
is most agreeable.
Could you tell me what that sign means?
It's a door stay shut until brush come back. Signed, the management.
Oh, well, what does that mean?
Manager buy lovely new toy, leaves it by wash basin for 10 minutes, come back, not even up. He damn cross. Lock up toilet. We say, he say, cross.
And that's what you've been doing?
No.
This place is certainly hard.
Oh, yes, it cancer. What would you...
Gee, I don't know, a couple...
Pen, I would estimate the mem...
Have you seen this man before?
Oh, most certainly.
here, yesterday,
Yes, he was asking...
what did he ask about?
He asked about...
Stobbart?
Yes, Stobbart.
The killer knew. What else did he ask?
He asked...
I tried to remember that. Was his name?
Sure. I told this man...
Hold on. He wanted...
Bulls, Big Hill.
When was that?
Oh, man.
What can you tell me about this?
Is most mag...
How do I get there?
You need...
Woe is...
And
Gee willikers.
are you desire?
All right, let's go.
First,
At $50.
oh, my
Hold on, old tar.
word that my heart...
See you around, old tar.
Very...
Hi, what's your name, sir?
Hello, hello, you bike.
Well, goodbye.
Most good.
Hey there, young fella.
Yes, and rather, my name is Nico.
I met an interesting guy.
Ah, that's a barbaric.
Oh, he's not that.
You know how he speaks in Pidgin ink? That's how he speaks in Arabic too.
Who's the guy selling the...
Oh, that's Arto.
He doesn't seem very happy.
He never is. Whatever one of those.
Does he speak any English?
Not
So long, Nijo.
Poodle Pip, sir.
Suddenly, I realized the guy was basting the kebabs with a toilet. It may never have seen the inside of a toilet bowl. Hello again.
Hello.
Well, goodbye. Have a nice day.
Most good.
Hi, Nijo.
Hello.
Look, this is going to...
What?
Yes.
Let me find...
Nijo, this... Ardo stole that.
Perhaps I...
Maybe what?
I do...
Merchant?
Well, if...
No, you're right.
I seem to recall...
You mean the ball? If you mean the ball...
Can I have...
All right, here you go.
People say bad things about Americans, but you're okay.
What people? What?
Never mind that now.
Right, yeah.
All you have to do with Arto, it lightens his day.
How can I be polite to the guy when I can't speak
Arabic.
That's what I meant.
Simply memorize this phrase. Il ach il kal.
Il akal kal.
Close enough. Now, go over to Arto and deliver those honeyed words. He won't be...
Really?
Really.
See you around, Nijo.
Ta-ta for now, sir.
Hi, Nijo.
Hello.
Hello again, sir.
Hello?
Il akul kalb?
Filthy!
Whoa! Hi, Nijo. What the heck did you tell me? Patience?
But consider, sir, the idol...
Hold on. Are you telling me that...
Your brush, sir.
I can't believe that you put me...
The ends just...
Yeah. But...
They all...
Oh, Oh, it's okay. Hi. Nice club you... I was one... What? I mean, I'm so...
No surprise, but he not...
but...
He not...
No tongue?
It was...
And he lost.
He won.
Here's your brush, sir. The manager took the brush. What was all that about?
Manager, he say, bah, need much cleaning in the...
Said all that?
Body language account for much.
Oops. I had neither the money nor the desire. The plaster seemed to soak up the grease paint until it began to look... Hi, I was wondering whether you could help me.
Why, sure. The name's Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Mr.
Hell, boy. I'm not in the office.
Oh, okay. What do you think of this?
Good gravy.
Yeah, I had to turn this...
Boy, your luck's better than ours.
I wouldn't...
What'll they say back home?
Oh,
$50.
I'll take it. Here you go.
And here...
Okay, hello again, old... About...
Are you
Well, maybe.
a terrific
50, huh? Okay, it's a deal.
Mister?
Where exactly is...
Yes?
Ah. It didn't seem right to take... Hello.
His most splendid and adventurous client.
That's your tack.
Oh, yes.
It looks like an old army truck.
Bah! You Americans with your checkerboard cap, you have lost sight of what...
About 4
There, you have hit...
Okay, I'll...
Regrettably not, Mostis. The fan...
So, what do you...
What can I...
How long is that gonna take?
One day?
I can't wait that long.
But how?
I'll think of some... Is this any use?
My friend.
Ultar took the towel. With his half, he did the...
Now, if I...
Stockings might work.
Come along, my...
With a flourish, I tied the end of the towel to the... I could see that crack would make a... Well, that looked real. I hadn't anticipated going mountaineering when I... I didn't like the idea of putting... But there was a metal... I took a firm hold of the ring and pulled. Whoa! Oh my. Large as life and twice as dead. I'd hardly had time to accept the... Oh man! The door had slammed shut. I had a bad feeling about how... I couldn't think of anything to do with the statue, apart from scaring small children with it. I couldn't think of anything. A stone head. It was a strange image, redolent with it. Sure was an ugly one. I couldn't take the inscription, and I didn't have a note. All I could do was stare. In occidenta cita est, in ora... That would have to do. Okay. All right. I've done more fun things in my life, but as my life expectancy wasn't great... Hey! I'd found a very old lens. That settled. The knight on the manuscript had been holding... The mount's opening. It must be Ultar. My God. If he... Ultar! Don't come in! Stay away! You!
Hello, Mr. Stobbart. We meet in the most unusual places. Please, do not make any...
Did you say maim?
I did, and I want to...
And what if I don't...
Then I shall. Rest assured.
Oh, that's good.
It is rather dark.
Why should I make myself...
If I fire a bat, it could be the difference between all they could...
Boy, it's...
No, sir. Now then, where shall we...
How about being...
Klausner?
Yep, he's dead. Just around the...
I'll take your word.
Starvation...
He was caught in... Yes. Was he carrying...
Yeah, he was carrying some sort of lens.
Give it...
I don't...
Don't be afraid.
If I give it to you...
What is to stop?
You might hit the lens.
Not if...
When I fall...
Yeah. You plead... Perhaps... Was there any...
Well, there was something in Latin up...
What did it say?
In occidentas...
Ah...
Well, I know that rough... But what the heck is that about?
It tells me... Mr. Stobbart, a gift.
Thanks, I think.
But I can no longer... There is far more... I cannot risk...
So what are you gonna...
I I regret.
What
I am
Oh, man.
your own.
Okay, you're the boss. I'll take my medicine.
You are an honorable. I should like to shake your.
Yeah. It was a long way down. Below, I could see Luckily,
Thank goodness for that.
the worst part of the experience...
What about the leg?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's good to...
Really?
I wouldn't have...
I'll be back as...
Okay.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, George.
What's with the long...
Haven't you?
No kid.
I just don't. So many other.
A modern day...
Who knows? Where have you been?
I just returned...
Syria?
It's a long... It was referred...
Yes.
A secret in the cave in Aki...
See, I.
Lies...
Strange.
Like I said... I'd like your opinion on a...
Vraiment?
No, it's too... There are certain people...
Intriguing.
There isn't much. I was kind of hoping...
Without seeing them.
Just tell me one thing.
The Knights Templar. Does the Templars... I'd love to...
Do you know Pegram well?
Not... I will...
When was...
Oh,
The manuscript is being...
in Paris?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not... Maybe I should...
a thing.
Yeah, she's a woman. Maybe it was my imagination. Suddenly. How did the assassins...
From the a young man. He awoke to find the freshest water.
Cool.
I haven't finished this.
Wouldn't you just...
The young man would wake. He was told. I haven't.
This friend...
We,
She lives at...
Ah,
I'll drop by.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Hey, Nico.
oh, how... Oh, by the way,
Oh, yeah.
not at all. He was over the moon when I showed... It's not off. He made a sketch of the night. I believe he's identified.
I sure hope. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie. Hey.
Yeah.
Ooh, I didn't expect.
I hope you...
Oui.
What did you make of the manual?
It dates from the time of the...
We guessed that from...
It's a story and pictures.
What story does the man...
I don't... It was probably produced...
Tourists?
Oh, oui, pilgrim, the tourist trade. Ever since Joshua made a pet.
Have you deciphered any of the images?
There's a very... The slang of the bull.
Who's he?
A Persian god, almost as popular as Christ. The only thing I can be sure of is the knight.
How can you tell that?
The writing on the shield, the reference to Ave Maria. No self-respecting knight.
Can you identify the knight's coat of arms?
I already did, Georgie. He's a member of the Deva.
Were they famous?
No.
Oh.
The spotlight of...
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
My horse has stopped.
Yeah?
See,
Well, I'm sorry to hear it. It's always sad when an old...
did you have any... See,
Well, I'm shocked.
very easy. I'm going to find out why. And that means going... You are not. Absolutely. If you do go in the house...
I hid behind the armor and waited for developments.
Hey, you. I know you are there. All right, you dog.
Madre Dios, who are you?
My...
You must leave at once. You're not wanted here.
Please, if you just...
Very well.
There's been a series of murders. Anyway, the trail...
Here? There.
Over 600 years ago...
What?
This whole thing...
The Knights Templar.
They had a secret that was so
I do not see what...
Your family had a strong connection with... I believe that they've...
Why should I believe a...
Just let me have a look around.
You'll be spending the night. Very well.
Thank you. I know your family is involved.
You should be asking how my family... The Templars ceased to exist.
I'm sorry.
Duh.
Okay, whatever happened, almost 700 years ago. So, if the Templars left any clues,
Obviously.
So, what do you...
Ali Medi. Well, of course.
That chess set is over 6... It must be worth a fortune.
Indeed it is.
No, I wouldn't either. That's the sort of thing... Sorry.
Its value is less than you might say. One of the pieces is... It was lost a long time.
Nobody has any idea where it is?
No.
Children.
All in good times.
May I examine the chess set?
Certainly.
Okay, thanks. Close up, the modern piece stood out like... There was something else odd about the set. All of the original pieces...
My lady, I have to warn you, there's a... You!
Lopez!
But my lady...
Never without my... Senor Stobbart, if I... You will be fed. Now, I will follow me. Lopez, unlock the door, por favor. This is the only remaining structure.
Nice. What is it?
A mausoleum, say.
Oh.
Come with me.
Hey, senor.
Yeah?
I do not know what you have told my lady to be shown this, but I do not trust.
You've got nothing... Aren't you coming in?
No, the dead do not interest me.
Wow, this is...
It was constructed in the 13th century.
It's well maintained.
These are my ancestors. I come here at least once.
Mind if I have a look around?
By all.
On removing the Bible, I found... Hey! May I ask you something?
You may ask.
You certainly know your history.
What's your opinion?
The Templars?
You are, compared to the simpering, the Knights Templar, the filthy money, a bane.
It was all...
Something...
Okay, thanks.
Not at all.
The lectern top had a pattern of glass squares on. Close up, I could see that the over a checkerboard, some of the squares had little jagged... It was too delicate to... Would you tell me something?
What?
What's the story with the glass chessboard?
Glass chessboard?
There are pieces of glass missing from it.
It has been like...
The gaps in the...
No, it is...
It's part of a chessboard.
Senor Stobbart.
This place was built for the Templars. It's kind of... I think this must be it.
This is... Am I to understand that the Templars left a puzzle here? And in all of this time we failed to realize that there was a puzzle?
It was wonderful to watch the Countess change before my eyes.
Right! Well, no time for wallowing in self-pity, eh? Then this mystery has had...
All those years of fatalism were...
Lopez! Lopez! Go to the house and get my chess set! Oh, damn! Now... This is exciting.
Don't get too excited. This could be a blind act.
Oh, I do not believe...
It's good to see you happy.
Happy?
Is the Virgin Mary...
You are showing your ignorance. The Templars were dedicated to the Virgin.
While we're waiting, I'd really like to know what happened here. I mean, the...
It all began at the time of Don Carlos had ordered...
Don Carlos?
Si, but he had reckoned with... Their bishop envied our lands, and Don Carlos was on one of his scholarly when Don Carlos returned.
They took the kids? But why?
Oh, we will never know. But witnesses.
What happened to Don Carlos?
He swore he put on his armor, and he was... Lopez.
Si, my lady.
Por favor, senor.
My lady.
Carmios. I believe Senor Stobbart's motive.
Very well. My lady seems...
But you don't.
No.
It fits and...
Working quickly,
Senor Stobbart, look!
What is that? It's not the Holy Grail.
No, Senor Stobbart. Missing for almost 700.
Wow. Well, go on.
I cannot.
Go ahead.
Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. The possibility of death traps only...
So the curse of...
Oh no, the Countess... But there's still the riddle.
Well, you can forget about that. You what?
I can explain.
You have got the odds for it.
The Countess entrusts...
You're as crazy as she...
It's all part of the same thing. The manuscript pointed us to...
What then?
I don't know. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay.
Excuse me, Father.
Pardon?
Do you mind if I ask...
Not at all, monsieur.
What do you make of this...
It is.
About as old as this church, I think.
There seems to be an engraving on it.
Yeah? What does it say?
I do not... With your permission...
That'd be very good of...
This shouldn't take...
Okay, thanks. The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well. A statue. Per disciplinum meum lux... Hoping for a big insight while squinting had been pretty... The lens fitted... Knight Templar burning at the stake. Let me see. 13. Hello again, Father. Hey, thanks.
It is my pleasure.
What was the writing on?
It was not writing. The remarkable thing.
Yeah?
Oui, that.
Catch you later.
Oh.
I wondered if this guy had died in. Now that my attention had been drawn to it, there was no name on it, but the coat of arms was undeniably. I'd found the last rest. My eye was drawn to the. Hey! Psalms 30, Corinthians 1. I may not be perfect. The chalice had. After all. Nope. Hi, Andre.
Hello.
While I was in Syria, it was like a head with
That sounds as if
the poor knights of.
allegedly, mind you, not until now, just last month,
Where?
at the Institute, the statue, it was discovered by.
Can you tell me any more about this?
It's a fearful image, even now, a bearded head. The base of the statue, one of the workmen, he claimed it looked.
Blood?
That's right.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
There was a closed door with toilets.
That door's locked, monsieur.
Hi?
Oui?
Trying to get into a. I'd like to use the wash.
Oh, that's no problem.
Thanks. Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
I didn't want to use that unless I really had. A filthy wash basin. I made an impression of the big key and the cake of soap. I carefully sprinkled the plaster into the soap mold I'd made of the key. Well, it had taken a while. Way too fragile to... Trouble was, then again, that maybe I could improve the...
No.
Trouble was, it looked like plaster and not metal.
What is it?
Here's the keys.
Merci, monsieur.
Hey, monsieur. Okay. Excuse me, could you help me? What? I've got a few You're doing a...
Merci.
I don't think I've ever seen...
It's a natural.
I'm being
I'm being in.
You're very good at that.
Merci.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean, when you finish your break.
When I finish my break,
You'll probably need to think...
I could have another. Perhaps.
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Do you mind if I use the...
Be my guest?
Collard!
Hi, Nico, it's me. I'm at the excavation site.
Hi, George.
I'm at the excavation...
Damn.
Don't worry, I've got a scheme. I'm going to need your help, though.
Okay.
I want you to keep somebody on...
Who?
A painter.
Oh.
Stay on the line. Hi, it's me.
What?
You've got a phone.
For me?
It's a woman.
What woman?
Well, she asked for that hunk of a...
Certainly sounds. Stand back. It would. Well, monsieur, she was all over me, and then suddenly...
Really?
What? Abuse! And monsieur...
Hi again.
What is...
I need to use...
Again?
I have this problem.
Never...
Talk to you later.
Au revoir.
Quickly and without fuss, I swapped the fake key for the real... I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial. A thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumping out heat. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door... Hi again.
What is it?
It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen. I turn the...
You could wrap up. I have my gloves. I couldn't give him the keys. The false key looked pretty convincing, but it felt exactly like what it was. Painted plaster. He was bound to detect it. After the amount of trouble I'd been through to get that, I wasn't about to share with... I couldn't give him... The false key looked pretty convincing. I turned the heating off. Hi again. What is it? I held... Here's the keys. Merci, monsieur. Talk to you later. Au revoir. Hi, Nico. It's me again.
I'd guessed. What do you want to...
What did you say to the painter?
I shan't repeat it, Joe.
Look, I need... Could you call back and ask him to get the paint?
Okay,
This looked like a good place to...
Hey, you!
Yeah? Too easy. How should I know what... It's not a... Yes, it's a woman. Does she have a warm, sensual voice? Yes, yes. I'm not talking. I can see that. No, you don't. You refuse. Don't make... I have a... Ha! Don't... Impossible. Meaning what? Instead of which... All a... Why, you...
This looked set to carry... And there it was. The image. I found out what the chalice was for.
You've solved the
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice.
What did it...
A picture of a church with a... I guess I'd better return the chalice to the Countess.
Hurry back, Joe.
I'd been planning to return the chalice, but I hadn't expected the trail to... The Villa de Vasconcelos was as pictured, and Lopez was still... I was beginning to suspect. Hi there, Lopez.
Senor Stobbart.
Fine, thanks.
She is waiting.
It's okay, I know the way.
Senor Stobbart, an apology.
No, you don't.
I was impolite.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on... I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady... It's a marvel. She smiles. The tradesmen are saying that
Senor.
Hi, Countess. I've brought back your...
Why?
Yeah, I met in a
Have you resolved?
No, not... I don't even know what it is.
There are many stories.
Whatever.
To be young.
I discovered something in Paris. I found the tomb.
You are sure?
The coat of arms on the...
Incredible.
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy. There's something else that I discovered. Biblical references.
What are the rest?
Psalms 32.
I am not a good enough. I meant...
You know? I'll have a look around.
My home.
Hello again.
Please.
Here's the Bible from...
Very well. Let us...
Psalms 32.
Thou art my hiding place. My...
Don't get your hopes up too high.
You are right, of course.
Okay.
John 11. The next.
Okay. Corinthians...
Here it is. Any more?
Just one. Psalms again.
Save me. The last is good.
I can't get...
Salient point. In no sense.
Is there a well in the...
I do not know. Lopez is the man.
I'll just have another...
Very well.
The candle had burnt brilliant. Some kind of special formula. A complex.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help?
Do you know what this is?
No, senor.
Yeah, I think
Where did you get?
it was hidden inside the big.
And you burnt it? My lady will be furious. The candle...
Ah. Hi, Lopez.
Certainly, senor.
What's the story behind the chalice van?
When the Inquisition reigned, naturally, they did... And naturally...
But they were telling the truth. You don't suppose they were telling...
Madre de...
I don't know.
You must...
Count on it. You must know just about everything.
See.
Do you know of a...
Well, how can you...
Great.
How should I? The well was covered.
And you have no...
None.
Well, you must have a...
It must have been in the...
Here?
There might be a well.
Any ideas yet?
We are looking for a source of water.
Yeah.
For generations, even if it is me.
Ah.
Eh?
You know, you get a stick.
Ah.
Yeah, I think...
Oh, no.
Right.
See? That is...
Catch you later, Lope.
Adios.
I went over to find it. I don't believe there wasn't a single... I went over to find a suitable stick. Ah.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor.
Well, I got my divine...
Simplicity. Apply a little and walk slowly and...
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this...
Senor Stobbart, you've...
This is it. Hidden here for... Lost. The mystery.
It's a...
I've been walking up and...
It had water.
I'd have to check with it.
In truth, senor, this can could...
Get rid of it. Lopez threw the can away. The splash at the end confirmed what we both... Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
It has been here all the time.
Stood in awe for a moment.
I could have fought...
The well had been lost for... The air was cool, but that's not what gave me... I have a really... From a distance, the lion's head had been in close up. It was, hey! I could hear the sound of a lot, and I knew.
Are you all? It's okay, Lopez. Hey, Toto.
Nice try, I wished that I had Leary's flashlight now. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake... There, in the middle of the door, I could see some kind of... It looked like this wasn't quite the dead-ended... Open another secret door. Before I left, though, You won't be needing that. I found it with the You'll probably want to be... I'll be out in the garden with...
George!
Come in, George. It's
Is it?
without entree.
Yeah, I know. The clues led to The Templars had left a tapestry. The white pieces were vastly... There was a stream running across...
Does it mean anything?
No.
Maybe we should tell Andre.
There's a map, and to the west, at the edge of the...
George found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we've got the burning of Jacques de Molay and...
From the window of the church in Montfort, one of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the... I don't recall anyone trying to kill you.
And finally we have the tapestry in Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-like reflex?
And while I was risking life and getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan...
That's enough, boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Of course.
He started it.
Well, the Latin... He was describing the island of Britain.
Are you sure? The map didn't look much...
How come Caesar described Britain as being at the edge?
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center. Britain was a remote...
It hasn't changed.
They've stopped painting themselves blue.
Except when they go to a football match.
They used an extract from a plant called woad. The Scots were using it until
fairly recently? How recently are you...
I believe William Wallace's men, they might well have been using...
You can't remember.
1314.
Ah.
Andre, what is it? What do you mean?
13. The Battle of Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is.
Right, George. And it gets better.
Knights Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed. They are said to have turned the tide for the...
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn.
What are we waiting? I'll call a cab.
I can't go.
Andre, you've been loads of help, but
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was?
We understand you've got commitments. Oh, listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
We'll see it through.
Oh, it must be dawn.
Somewhere. We've come a long way together.
Yeah. Where are you going, George?
Do I need to spend?
Don't snap at me. If you're going to take a leak, why don't you say so?
Okay, I'm going. L-E-A.
Tickets, please.
Oh, hi.
That's a standard full-price peak. Don't you have a senior citizen?
I rarely travel by train. My ticket is perfectly...
Well, yeah, but you could...
I do not need to indulge in puffling theft.
Blimey, you're a funny old bird and no mistake. Tickets, please.
Here.
Off to Sterling, eh?
Yes, we are.
Well, I hope you won't. It's a miserable... Still, there's plenty of pubs and a lovely view from the castle.
Thank you.
I don't want to worry you, but...
Are you sure?
Maybe.
Can't you sit still, George?
I need to go to the...
While you're there, check out the buffet car, George. Unthinkable though it is.
Okay. Oh, no. That gangster creep from the hotel, Guido. Well, he didn't scare me. Hey, Buster. Okay. It got worse. Eklund. The door was locked. I should have known better than to leave Nico and the old... Suddenly, the sort of Baphomet... Hi! Having a party?
No, this is one joke away, Basha.
His breath was...
Excuse me, mate, he's talking about sleeping like a bug. I'll wake him up when we get to Newcastle.
We passed through Newcastle half...
And I never noticed.
See you later. Hey, buddy. Did you see what happened?
No, Paul, I didn't.
She's disappeared. The...
Away, man, an old lady?
Yeah.
Maybe they went to the toilet, like.
I don't think so.
They never go on their own.
No, she's been abducted. I've got to go look for her.
What's stopping you, Spot?
The conductor.
You want to avoid him?
That's about it.
Nope.
See you later.
Don't do it, Paul. Do.
I don't intend to jump. I'm going to climb on top of the train.
You're kidding, aren't you?
Just watch me.
Hold on there, pal. I'll give you a hand, like.
saved our lives.
You are always on this different causes.
The Knights Templar?
Don't call them that. These men are no...
What are the Neo-Templars at? What is the Sword of...
Not what it is. A double...
We'll stop them. You and me and Nico.
No, George.
You're talking in riddles.
The sword symbolizes caused by the alignment,
which are focused at
the energy endowed a power. They could control the will of all. May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
Last.
What? What is it? He's dead.
Where do you think you're...
Don't worry. I hadn't forgotten about it.
Untie me, Vivian.
I will. No.
You took advantage.
When Eklund pointed that gun at me, I thought of all the things and kissing you.
George.
Uh-huh.
George, we've got to get up. Eklund could recover at any...
So what are we waiting for? The rear exit was barred. I'd feel happier if we had a gun or something.
Khan gave me something.
What?
His handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any... Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know the half of it.
Wow. Why didn't you say? Boy, we'll show... What's C4?
Plastic.
We're going to shop.
2 kilos of plastic.
No problem. We'll buy a box of
It doesn't work that way.
Well, that's not much. What is that sign?
Apparently during the English... This place was...
Yeah? What happened?
Look at the state of this place.
Oh.
You got it.
I hope the explosion didn't
Do you?
I scrabbled around in the rubble. Under one of the stones, I found a metal... It was caked with soil, but what I'd found was a small... With mounting excitement, I felt something. It was short, hard, and it was a... The handle turned easily, and the larger wheel... Damn! Then the handle came off in my... Now that the handle was gone, it was easy to remove the cog and... The cog slipped neatly into the eye socket. With a rasp of metal on stone, I pushed the handle into the demon's mouth. The cogs all meshed. I began to turn. As soon as I saw the flickering torches, I realized the... But where were they now?
Listen.
You're right. What do you suppose they're...
It wouldn't surprise me.
So... Will you look at that? Baphomet. Labino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image, no more than they'd worship a rainbow. But, like a rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who'd revealed this place to them.
Rosso! Why, the double-dealing treacherous?
On the contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience, an important quality in a true Templar. Now be quiet and watch if you wish to live much longer.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken. Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet. Grand Master and Knight of Baphomet, we salute and pledge our obedience to you.
I salute you, gatekeeper of the temple. Seven centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies. As the tired millennium dies, and this world looks for new leaders, we shall not fail. We shall lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve. All will be united under the red cross of the Templars. George, we have watched your efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies. Both of us want a better world. Fortunately, no harm has been done. We need determined, resourceful men like you. Join us, George. Join us in true brotherhood. Yeah,
true? Wait. Brothers? What about Marquet? What about Pegram and Klausner? You didn't look on them as brothers, only as failures. 3 men dead, and you don't give a damn!
George, you know that sacrifices are necessary. Every great undertaking.
Join you? I'll see you in hell first.
George, I had great hopes for you. C'est la guerre et l'on kill him.
I swear, I just wanted things to be right.
Take them. Kill them. They will not escape.
Well, well. If it isn't the great detective and his beautiful assistant, it's going to be a pleasure.
George, what?
Come on, Nico. We're...
You fools! You cannot escape us.
Guido! Stop them.
But master, the powder!
That powder is from the English Civil War. You fool. It's over. 3.
I thought it was all over, but Nico... Or in her handbag to me. A handbag full.
Maybe.
Oh, dear. You know, you'll never be able to write your story now.
I don't care. I've got what I want.
Huh?
Just tell me one thing, George. Is our life together always going to be this crazy?
Hello again.
What now?
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
No more than you, I'll bet.
Does this gem mean anything to you?
Aha! Is it real? It must be worth a small fortune. You stole it, I suppose.
I'm not a crook. Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
I've got a toilet chain from a bar in Syria.
No, Kitty. A toilet chain? From Syria? You sad man.
What now, monsieur?
Check out my ID card.
Your ID card, monsieur? I don't think so.
No, it's Rosso's card.
Attempting to impersonate a policeman is a criminal offense, monsieur.
Ah, forget it. Thanks for your help, buddy. Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Does the name on this card mean anything to you?
Augustin Rosso? No, dear, nothing. It conjures up the image of a Gaulois-smoking, absinthe-drinking French policeman. I'm sure the real Inspector Rosso is nowhere near so romantic.
I think you'd be surprised.